Hello, buddy. This is Robert Hollis, and today's subject is comfort zone. Comfort zone. So you can go to roberthollis.com/free and get a copy of my best-selling book for free, digital copy. How is that working? Rat Race to Freedom. My Rig's the Richest story. So we'll get started just here in a little bit. I hope this video finds you and yours blessed during these crazy times. So hi, Craig. Hi, Paul. Hi, Mary. Great to have you guys on here. Craig, thank you so much for posting that. Appreciate you. Hi, Raphael. Hi, Jim. Hi, Vernay. Melody, love you. Hey, Kai. Hi, Corky. Christy, thank you very much for being on here. Really appreciate you. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Love your story. I love your story, Melody. So there's Peter. Thank you very much for coming on here. And oh my God, it's like where's Bill? Where's Bill? Hi, Dustin. Hi, John. And so here we go. We'll go ahead and get started. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's subject is comfort zone. Comfort zone. So I think you guys already know where I'm going with this. It's like the number of things that Robert Hollis, being Bobby Hollis, the auto mechanic, that, grew up in North Dakota, Montana, it's virtually every single thing that I was doing, going from being a blue collar worker, showing up, just doing my job, and all of a sudden to jumping into this marketing world. Everything is was out of my comfort zone. Everything. And what I've shared with other people is this little tiny things that we do that we got to learn to build this ritual. We need to learn to do things. It's like one of my craziest things about the nutrition world, right? Is you got everybody out there in their minds that are selling the very best health nutrition products. The only problem with those health and nutrition products is people won't change their comfort zone. So if they're in a position where, and I get to point at myself for this, this might not be you, this is me. But all of a sudden, when I make a decision to do something and I now have to put that effort into doing it, being consistent and feeling uncomfortable with something until I get it is not fun. See, a lot of people, talk about I don't feel like it, or it's not fun as being difficult or hard, which in reality, what we do is easy. So I totally understand why, dating sites became so popular and dating apps became so popular, because the thought of mentally getting showered and getting all dolled up and then going out someplace to meet strangers. Oh my God. Okay, so it's crazy enough that you would have to do that in building a relationship, right? But now you got to find something other to do than what you've done for a job your whole life. Because honestly, the reason that you go from one comfort zone to the other is all of a sudden one day you realize that I could live a little better life if I had some extra money. See, everyone says money doesn't buy happiness. It just gets rid of despair, right? It gives you choices. It allows you to be able to make better, give money away. And when you give money away, it makes you feel good. Trust me, right? So the one thing that is very bizarre is that one day, like me, I was sharing this story with my wife, is I call her mom all the time. It's like I was sharing this with her, is that I remember the day that I went to, probably was both parents at that time because I did it really young. I don't know what age I did this. And before I got taken away from my parents. And I remember going to them and I said, wow, how do I get a bicycle? And we get to hear these common things, right? Money doesn't grow on trees. But they don't tell you where it grows. You see what I'm saying? And so I just remembered that if I wanted a bicycle, I needed money. And so I understood the concept that people went to jobs, right? And so I remember going to a gas station. I'm really young, super, super, super young. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Hi, Angela, Sarah, Craig, Eric, thank you very much. And Mary. And so all of a sudden I went there and I said, hey, listen, I would like to work for you. And he said, I can't hire you. You're not old enough. Chapman. I mean, Tom would know Harry Chapman. And so I said, really? I said, so what can someone like me do? See, I think very early in life, I had no problem asking people for their information, asking people that I knew was successful what to do. And he said, listen, Bobby, the only thing that you probably could do right now at your age is get a paper route. And I'm like, he said, you can mow lawns. Didn't have a lawnmower, not one with a motor on it anyway. You could shovel snow during the wintertime. So my mixed things, there's Bill. Everybody was like, where's Bill, right? And so the next step for me is, okay, so where's the paper place? Where's the place that they make the Williston Herald? Okay, great. Go down there and get a paper route. And at that point in time, I had no idea what a route was. I have no idea how much effort and time this was going to take. I didn't care. I didn't care. And so they would, drop all these papers off, and then they showed me the addresses they were supposed to be delivered to. And man, did I have a reason to get a bike now, because I had this big bag on and I'm delivering the papers, right? And it's just amazing that before I knew it, I got comfortable with that. And, from there, I would ask people if they had any bikes in their yard. Do you have any broken down bikes? Yeah. It's funny how everyone had either a bike that they were no longer using or a bike that was damaged. And so I would say, could I have it? And they go, yeah, you can take it out of here. And I started collecting all these bikes, and using all those pieces of bikes, I would put a bike together, first for me, so I could deliver papers faster. But then secondly, I started putting these bikes together and started selling them. And I know that a lot of you might be going, wow, man, I didn't do that. Well, why? How did I get out of my comfort zone? Let me tell you. I don't need to go into any elaborate story. It's in both my books. How is that working? And then Shackled to Free. But I tell my personal story, and I did not have a good childhood. So the discomfort of my childhood made me go and do things that other people wouldn't do, so that I could find a place where I could be. You know what I mean? And so there's only going to be two groups of people that watch this video live or recorded. Is you got to just admit that if you're not tired of your current situation, or where you mentally say, I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm done living like this. I'm done, getting by paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of making, coming up with failed promises that I made to myself, that I made to, my significant other, that I made to my children, my parents, my siblings, my friends. I'm tired of living this life. And the only thing that I can know that can get you out of your comfort zone where you mentally don't do the stuff like I talked about in my other videos, which is learned helplessness and excuse-itis, right? And this whole concept of being a victim, that you really don't have a shot to do anything to better yourself. It's just a lie. It's just a flat out lie that allows us to stay in our comfort zone and lie to ourselves and don't make ourselves better in any way. That's all it is. That's all it is. So ask yourself why you can't figure out something, which you can, by the way, figure out something that you can do a little bit at a time. Right now, I'm learning to do some new stuff on as far as marketing. And, I did my due diligence. I found a course. And now I realize that I just don't have a problem with taking time to finish something and pay attention and get results and follow step by step and not trying to reinvent the wheel and come up with something different. I just know that if you can find someone like me that wants to be an apprentice and is willing to follow every single step that someone that's already there, doesn't focus on distractions, doesn't focus on excuses, victimitis, conformity. You got to be in a place in your life where you just go, man, and here's one that I'll leave you with. Thomas Edison said how to become a genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Isn't that strong? It's like, once you're inspired a little bit, if you have any kind of faith, you don't have any doubt. If you have faith, you're moving forward. You're looking forward to the results that you're going to get. And so you're so focused and excited about that you're not procrastinating. You don't be distracted. You don't follow a million shiny ball syndromes, right? You take on the task and you make it happen. And so for those of you out there right now that don't every month see an increase in your growth, you're distracted. You're distracted. You haven't found someone to sell out and go all in and say, listen, I'm going to choose this way. This person's documented. They've documented in helping others. I'm going to do that. Because it's easier for you to consistently switch up and do the shiny ball thing because it's more exciting. It's the opposite of mastering the mundane. I know a lot of people that are making money, and it's like all you got to do is look at their Facebook, and every 90 days they're doing something different. There's no consistency. There's no mastering the mundane. There's no mastery at all. Zero. And they wonder why they struggle. See, it'd be harder. It's harder. It's harder to find one thing that's documented and finish it. Finish it. So if you're in My Daily Choice, finish hitting 1K. Finish hitting 5K. Finish hitting 10K. Finish hitting 25K. If you're going up and down, up and down, up and down, you're just doing things that are comfortable. And I know that a majority of the people that are involved in the industry, this industry is not 100% of their income. They would rather be comfortable and not make it that way. Did you guys catch that? For you to want a loyal, satisfied affiliate base that are using premium quality products from MDC instead of Target, Walmart, and Costco and Amazon. For you to build that kind of loyal group, you can't sell your way there, and you can't recruit your way there. You got to duplicate your way there. So I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. Share this video with people. It's like, hey, and again, I want to say this. If you're in a comfort zone and you're complacent, just admit that. Just admit that. See, stop lying to yourself that you're too busy and that it's too technical and I'm not good at this social media stuff and I'm not good at on videos and I'm not good at doing this. I'm not good at training. I'm not good at giving praise and recognition to someone other than me. See, you all the stuff that you're saying, that is the excuses that you're using, it would be just easier to say, to be brutally honest with you, I only do MDC because of the social aspect to it. Yeah, I love hanging around people with a positive attitude that have been successful. You become who you hang around. I like showing up at the events. I love showing up on other people's lives and their trainings that they do. But creating enough income in my daily choice through my weekly paydays, nah, I'm not willing to work that hard. I'm not willing to be that consistent. I'm not willing to put away my ego and learn a way that would get me results, that I could promote and share with others so that they could get results. To be honest, I really enjoy being the deal. It gives me significance. It makes me feel good that I have a bunch of people that are relying on me for their success when I'm not successful, and then they don't become successful, and then I have to replace them. I'm okay there. I'm okay with, consistently showing up at events, not walking the stage, because I'm there really honestly just to have fun. See, wouldn't it be cooler if you could just be honest, So maybe you have people that want to make MDC their full-time income and other people that it's basically a social club for them. That's okay. That's okay. But stop lying to yourself and stop beating yourself up. Why won't I do this? Why won't I do this? Why don't I do this? It's because I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing every day right now. My job, they force me to show up when I'm supposed to, and they force me to do my job. I've figured out how to do that. And, I work just as little as I possibly can. It's cool to check out and not have to worry about it. And then, I complain about it, but bottom line, I'm not really interested in transitioning out into a life of freedom, where I could really make a huge impact and a difference. So share this video with people so they can tell you, hey, listen, are you just going to hang around in the comfort zone? Are you willing to push that and get out of your comfort zone? I love and appreciate you. If no one's giving you permission to succeed in life and be fulfilled and happy, let me be the first. Talk to you soon on the next video, and bye for now. I love and appreciate you.